Hey everyone, welcome to Two Guys One Fantasy with your hosts Brandon Kluge and Tyler Richardson, where we give you the most mediocre fantasy football advice, along with NFL news, updates, scores, and standings. Hey everybody, welcome to Two Guys One Fantasy Podcast. No, we're not doing names. We're not doing names.
Tricked you. You guys thought.
Stupid.
Suck it.
It is Friday. Before
Yay.
week 2 of the NFL season.
I'm so glad it's Friday.
I know.
But for different reasons.
What reasons?
Just work stuff, man. You wouldn't get it.
I know. I don't work. I don't work. What a crazy week of football. Week 1 was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. You got that right.
Up was down. Left was right. Right was wrong.
Yeah. It was pretty nuts.
I think
we had a tie.
We had 2 overtime games and then 1 tie. And your team, top of the division with a tie.
Still going strong, baby. Not a loss, right?
That is true. Should we quickly go over who won what games? We'll kind of speed through it a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. So.
Like the pick'ems?
Like week 1.
Our picks?
Yeah, week 1.
Oh, so I'm pretty sure we had 2 different for the week. So we had the Thursday night different.
Which I won.
And then we did the Kansas City, Arizona different.
Which I won.
Yeah, so you're up.
But you did win. So we did have another one that was different.
Did we?
For all of the games. I picked Jacksonville to beat Washington, and you said Washington.
Yeah, but
I mean, that counts.
No, it doesn't.
In
the standings.
In the standings?
You're freaking up. 8, we picked 9 total games last week, and
so you just want to use the tally for those games?
Yeah, screw the rest of them. You're up, whatever it is.
2-1.
Yeah.
Oh no, just 2. Just 2.
Well, I'll put the total, so you have whatever wins you have.
Yeah.
Well, no. Did you pick the Browns to win? No. I picked Carolina to win too. Never mind. I threw myself off. Baker Mayfield's on a different team. Whatever. Here's the standings.
Yeah,
right
we'll put the standings
I'll put it in the middle. Let's stack them.
That's good. Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever. How many?
Yeah. New Orleans beat Atlanta. Is Atlanta good?
No. They
you think that was just a fluke game?
They're tricking us. They're making us think that they're good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I'm sticking to it.
Miami beat New England.
Called it. Tua Tagovailoa.
Offensively offensive.
Yep. He's still up there.
So
he'll be up there at the end of the year. Don't worry.
Okay, relax. Tyreek Hill put up decent numbers. I don't think. I still don't think he's a number 1.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Cleveland beat Carolina. We were wrong about that.
Yeah, I thought Carolina would put up more fight.
I thought Baker Mayfield would put up more fight.
Kind of put up a little bit of weak numbers.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Kansas City beat Arizona.
That was not even close.
I was right about that.
I went off on a limb there. I just said, screw it. Maybe Arizona does something. And obviously, they're not ready for anything. Out of all the games that I kind of predicted whatever, that one was the one I was most proud of because I think Arizona is going to struggle the first 4 to 6 games. I know, and I'm pretty sure. Did I put them in the playoffs?
I think I did. I put them in the playoffs too, I think.
Awful, dude.
I'm almost positive.
In the middle of the season, I'm going to have to go through these and see where the hell I am.
Should we do a mid-season
review?
Mid-season mulligan? Like, we can change, like, 1 or 2 things?
Hell, I don't even have to do mid-season. I'll go to week 5 and do a mulligan.
But you can only do it. We can only do it once.
So I get to pick a mulligan whenever.
No.
Dude, actually.
What?
Just a random week. Between now and week 6.
Yeah.
You get to use your mulligan.
You have to use it before...
Before week 6 is the final week.
Is that the trade deadline? When's the trade deadline?
I'm just doing week 6. Why not?
All right. So anyway,
so if you
anything up there, anything on here, anything.
Nah, I'm gonna leave my booms and busts up for the year.
But what I'm saying is, I can if I want to change something.
I mean, maybe.
Okay. All right. You heard it here first, folks.
Maybe we'll leave it there. We'll make sure we have those up there.
Yeah.
So we don't forget. People don't forget, and then we'll do like a week 6 mulligan.
Okay.
I don't know.
One mulligan before week 6.
Could be fun.
I like it. We'll do that. Indy and Houston tied.
So we didn't lose, right? So now
your guys' record stat shows 0-0-1. First game of the season.
I was proud of the team at the end of the fourth quarter.
Okay.
For the resiliency.
Yeah.
You come back in that game, you give yourself a chance to win.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good job. I'm proud of it.
So
I liked it.
Yeah.
Should we have been in that situation?
No.
No.
I'll say this. 2 things. Flip side to the coin. Indy, don't panic. Indy fans, don't panic. I think they'll be fine. Matt Ryan's getting used to the offense.
He did. He threw some good. He had some good numbers.
Yeah, Pittman is amazing.
Boss. He is our number one, and he's our only one.
Yeah. So I think their offense is still.
Jonathan Taylor smacked.
Yeah.
Defense was weak.
They're working things out, but I don't think it's panic. I think they're still a really good team. But on the flip side, I think, unlike Atlanta, where it's kind of a fluky game, I think Houston is good.
I think they're better than expected.
Yes. I think people are looking at them like they're trash, and I think they're ready to play.
Yeah. I said that to Tom. He said something about it, and I said, maybe Houston's better than we thought.
I think so. Brandon Cooks.
I like Mills.
I like Mills.
He's a good quarterback. Their running back situation is a little weird.
Yeah.
I think Pierce is still the number one.
So, did you see Burkhead?
He got a lot.
He carried it. He touched it like over 25 times.
He had 14 rushing attempts and then 8 targets.
Yeah. Oh, it was close. But still, that's a lot. That's number one running back numbers. But I do think you're right. I think somewhere within the next few weeks to mid-season, him and Dameon Pierce do flip.
Yeah, because Pierce had, he had 11 rushes, so he was close. But Burkhead was the number one this week, it seemed.
Probably because he was catching.
You got to feed the hot hand.
Yeah.
If Burkhead was kicking off a little better numbers there, why not?
Yeah.
Just keep going with it.
Yeah. But yeah, look out for Houston. I think they played really well against a really good team, and I think they're, I don't want to say they're for real, but I think they're better than people are giving them credit for.
I could see that.
Holy crap. Let's go to Green Bay, Minnesota. Minnesota won.
Called it.
Yes, we did. In fact, if you're a Green Bay fan, they'll be fine, but I think there is a little room for panic. I think that's real.
You have to figure it out with your wide receivers.
Yeah. You know what bothers me about Green Bay? Aaron Rodgers.
I know. He bothers me some.
He does. He bothers me. But it's like he doesn't. So his wide receivers need to be better. I agree with that. They need to catch balls. They need to have better hands. I don't like how he outs his wide receivers, but I don't see any leadership from him on the field, off the field.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm Aaron Rodgers. Do better. And then he walks. It's like, you're the leader of that team.
You need some State Farm insurance.
I don't know. I think he's over it. I think he doesn't want to be bothered by it.
I think he signed with the Packers too early.
Yeah.
Especially once Devontae left. I think if Devontae's not there before Aaron decides, he's
not there.
I think he maybe, I don't know,
retires. Possibly. But yeah, I don't like his vibe. He can be right and still be a dickhead at the same time. And I think this is one of those situations.
Yeah.
But Minnesota, Justin Jefferson, man.
Just Minnesota in general looked good.
Yeah, they did. I would probably put them up in top 5 teams after week 1. Put them in the top 5.
I can't wait. for the mulligan.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
So
you're gonna switch him in Green Bay?
Minnesota number 1, baby.
What?
No.
Well, let's talk about our number 1. Tampa Bay beat Dallas.
An awful game.
I know that we've used the word panic like 4 or 5 times in the last 5 minutes.
Panic.
Dallas
Dak's out. He's dead.
Panic. In fact, don't even panic. Ejecto-cedo, cuz.
Pick a new team to cheer for like you always do every year. It's our year, and then they end up cheering for someone else. I thought it was your year, though. Not anymore.
I was on the hype train. Dak Prescott looked bad before he hurt his hand.
The first drive for Dallas looked decent.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it. CeeDee Lamb, I think, would he catch 2 balls?
Yeah.
But he was targeted 11 times. I don't even, it wasn't good. He's their only, I know they have, Noah Brown, I think his name is. But
yeah,
he ain't going to fix nothing.
11 targets, 2 receptions for CeeDee Lamb. Awful.
I mean, I don't know how good.
The only team to not score a touchdown this week, I'm pretty sure.
Was Dallas?
I think so.
Wow. Running backs didn't do too much of anything.
No, and they were 50-50, it seemed.
Yeah. But I'll say this, and I think people might disagree with me. I didn't think Tampa looked good.
I didn't think so either.
I think the score makes it look like they looked a lot better. I think they looked slow.
Fournette looked good.
Yes.
And Julio looked good.
I'm glad to see Julio is back and looking. I don't think he looks like prime Julio, but he does look like he's a weapon.
He was good.
Fournette looked great.
Yeah.
But in general, the offense, it looked slow. It looked slow. It looked kind of sluggish. There was just something about it. I was watching that game, and I wasn't impressed by either team. I was impressed by Fournette.
Yeah.
But that's about it. So I don't think Tampa is the juggernaut that game made him look out to be. But I could be wrong. I think they both looked. We'll see though.
Speaking of juggernaut,
what you got?
The freaking Broncos. Russ.
Holy crap!
L's, dude, everywhere.
I can't even.
But Russ had a really good game.
I don't even want to talk about it.
It was bad for them.
That hurt my feelings.
I thought they were going to do good.
That was my blowout game.
Blow it out.
Yeah, that was my blowout game.
Because I said 27-7. Gave Seattle a little shit. And then you were like 42-10 or something.
42-17.
Whatever.
I thought Russell in that passing offense was going to click like a Adam Sandler movie.
Maybe he was crying the whole game.
Who, Russell?
Yeah.
Why?
He's back home.
Oh, he was like emotional?
Yeah, maybe he was just, I can't do this to my fans. They booed him.
They did
boo that man.
They did.
Boo.
Well, the defense also helped with the Super Bowl, but Russell Wilson helped with that Super Bowl.
I mean, yeah. It was mostly the defense.
Yeah.
But Russell's a good quarterback.
Yes, he is.
2 fumbles.
Yeah.
Within the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Not a good game for Denver. Time management at the end of the game was awful.
So, obviously, those 2 fumbles on the goal line change everything. Denver should have won with those 2 touchdowns.
That's 14 points.
Yeah, they would have won.
And you didn't even get field goals out of it.
So, no. But those are the players' faults. But the coaching, I thought, was pretty bad.
I could have done better.
Yeah, a lot of the decisions made throughout that game. I can't even remember his name, but it'll go down.
Oh, the Broncos coach.
Yeah,
yeah.
I looked at a stat, and they were like, "Hey, we were committed as long as we got to the 43-yard line.
Yeah,
that's where we're going to kick the field goal. We're committed to that." And they pre-planned that.
Yeah.
And I look at the stat. Brandon McManus has never kicked a good field goal.
field goal, I think it was over 50 or 55 yards. He's like 0-8. But you want him to almost tie the record, the NFL record.
He almost got it.
It
was just a little wide. But I was like, dang, that's got a chance.
Well, I'm not blaming the kicker. But as a coach, you look at that stat line. Hey, you never kicked a field goal past 55 yards, but I think you can make a 63. You're dumb. Fired.
What did he do last year? He made a 61 last year.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he might have gotten like. Yeah.
he was pretty good at his 50 plus. He's got a lot of 50 plus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Within the last few years?
20, 21, 5-9, 10 of 15, 50 plus in 2020.
Okay.
4 of 7.
Prove me wrong. All right.
2 of 7 in 2018.
Okay.
3 of 6. So, I mean, earlier he was a little iffy, but still not too bad.
Still, 63 yards.
Hey, go for it. I like
That's what they should have done. They should have gone for it.
Hell no.
4 and 5.
I like it.
You got Russell Wilson?
I'll take Brandon McManus.
Stupid. But, yeah, Seattle. Geno Smith looked better than Russell Wilson.
He did, but Russell's numbers show a lot better, obviously. But Geno he looked better than I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, don't panic if you're Denver. I think they'll figure it out. I mean, literally 2 fumbles, and that game's different.
Seattle leads the division.
Holy crap. Yeah, they do.
Arizona lost, San Fran lost, and the Rams lost.
Did San Fran lose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the Bears.
If you're San Fran and Chicago,
Bears.
Any player on either one of those teams for fantasy.
That game was a sloppy game.
Yeah. Put that as a wash.
Yeah.
Game, look. I remember watching bits of it, and the camera, I couldn't even see through the camera.
Run it back. Just run the game back.
Yeah. But.
Yeah. Last week was different.
Good games.
But you know what they say. Move on.
Move on.
Move on.
Move on to week 2.
Week 1's over. We'll talk about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you always go back a couple weeks.
Yeah.
If we would have won this game, nah. You move on to week 2 is what you do.
They'll be okay.
You get all the teams that lost, forget week 1.
Forget it.
Go to week 2. All the teams that won, guess what? You're 0-0.
Yep.
Everyone's 0-0.
It's one game at a time.
Hey, the Colts fly a flag, and it says 1-0. Go 1-0.
0-0-1.
You can't ever got a freaking tie.
At least they didn't lose.
True. We'll get to that.
All right. We're going to go to our game lineups
8
for
games,
week 2.
Baby.
Do you want to start off? You want to start off, or do you want me to start off?
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's what you got.
Okay. I'll start off with my first game. No Need to Panic. That's the title of this one. No Need to Panic.
Okay.
Atlanta at Rams. We kind of alluded to this for our Thursday Night Football episode as well. But if you're a Rams fan, don't...
Probably not many of you.
In Atlanta? Oh, yeah, because a whole bunch of Atlanta play. Hey, Atlanta looked good week 1.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee that's going to be week in, week out.
It's not.
Especially against the Rams.
Hey, get used to the blown leads. They're pretty used to that.
I don't think they're going to take a lead in this game.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, maybe like if they get the ball first,
3-0,
kick a field goal, maybe a touchdown. But when the Rams take the lead, it's going to be done. And I think they're playing at home again, week 2. Do you have the bad one?
No, keep going.
Okay.
I fixed it.
Okay.
It was bothering me.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Ignore that.
They lost in their home opener, week 1, pretty badly. They're a better team than that.
Yeah.
They're going to look to be like, hey, make a statement. And Atlanta is going to get probably, I don't want to say squashed, but it's going to be a beating.
Yeah. We'll see if Jalen steps up or not.
I think he will.
I think he does. Yeah.
like I said, I think he's one of the best cornerbacks, but I think he just played a wide receiver that's better than him, Stephon Diggs. I don't think anybody out of the wide receiving core in Atlanta can probably match up with Jalen Ramsey very well.
Yeah, that's true.
My starts, I got a couple of them.
Go for it.
I was wrong last week. I'm telling you, I still have faith. Allen Robinson. I think that was part of the problem last week. He was only targeted like twice. He didn't do anything. That's a Matt Stafford problem. He got a little bit of tunnel vision for Cooper Kupp. I think it gets talked about, and they fix it. Allen Robinson, I think, has a good comeback game, in my opinion. I still have faith. Cordero Patterson. Start him.
Okay. Yeah, he did good last week for sure.
He looked good. I think eventually down the road in the season, he's probably going to slow down, and they're probably going to not use him as much. But week 1 showed that, hey, he's the favorite running back. He's the one running back.
Yeah.
And their passing game, I think, is going to be slightly lackluster.
Yeah.
Start Cordero Patterson. I think it'll help you out.
Why not?
Sits.
Easy. I know you got an easy one on there. Say it.
Mariota?
Nope.
Stafford.
Dang, you're going to say Stafford?
I did say sit Stafford.
Holy smokes.
The only reason why is because Atlanta's defense showed a little grit against Jameis Winston in New Orleans. If it's a possibility that Stafford hasn't figured it out in a week, I think they fix it throughout the season, but the second game of the week, will he go from really bad to really good? It's a possibility that he might not, and I think it's a risk playing him. I think he could get 2 touchdowns, but I also think he could get 2-3 interceptions again.
Okay.
So I think until it looks like they figured it out, I think you sit Matt Stafford.
Okay.
Especially against Atlanta's defense that I think is looking pretty good, at least after week 1. And then Marcus Mariota. Against that Rams defense, I think they're going to be wanting sweet revenge. So don't play Mariota. I don't think he's as good as he was in week 1, in my opinion. So I don't think he plays as well.
Okay.
Who do you got? Who do you got sitting and starting?
Starts.
Don't say the main ones. Those are obvious. Cooper Kupp, yes.
I know.
Okay.
I say you start Drake London.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
Mariota kind of likes him. Cordero Patterson. Yeah, I like that one.
Yep.
Why not?
Yep.
By the high hand. Sit. You got to sit Cam Akers until. I don't know. I don't know when. I don't know when you start him. I don't know if you trust him right now. No.
Yeah. Here's a better question. Rather than start Cam Akers, do you drop Cam Akers?
That's tough.
Because the potential is there, but after week 1, seeing that he's obviously not ready to play, is it a potential dropping situation just so you can have some value on your bench?
If you're in a league where you have position limits, like one of them I'm in, drop him.
Okay.
You can find better. We get 3 running backs.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a wasted spot on that one.
Yeah.
I start 2 of them and then I have 1 on the bench.
Yeah.
No, I'd get rid of him.
Yeah.
If you're in a league where you have a bunch of bench players, I think you keep them on your bench just to keep safe.
Yeah. I think
that's me.
Yeah. And I think I don't have him written down, but as a start, Darrell Henderson.
Yeah.
I think he's obviously who they're leaning on since Cam Akers isn't ready. You might be able to swap them. Darrell Henderson's not owned in a lot of leagues, so you might be able to pick him off the waiver wire and drop Cam Akers.
Probably.
That would probably be the smartest thing to do. But who knows? The NFL's weird. Cam Akers maybe stubbed his toe the minute before the game, and he'll come out next week or this weekend and just destroy.
He could.
But
we'll see, though.
I would sit Cam Akers. I agree with that.
Yeah. Final score?
I have the Rams.
Okay.
28-10.
I've got the Rams.
Yeah. Oh. Do the math. What you got?
30-13.
Ooh. Okay. You think they're going to put an exclamation point on that game?
Yeah, I think they do way better than last week. That's for sure.
Okay. Go to your game.
Colts versus Jags.
This is an interesting game.
Will we win in Jacksonville?
Oh my! You couldn't win. You couldn't. Okay, you tied. So that is not losing, but you couldn't win a season opener.
We couldn't win the season ender last year. We didn't win the season opener the year before in Jacksonville. We cannot win in Jacksonville.
Is this the game?
This is it.
Yeah.
Colts at Jacksonville. Are they going to win in Jacksonville? Yes.
Oh, that okay.
They're not going to lose, at least.
Are they going to tie again?
Hey, if we have 2 ties, better than 2 losses.
That's true. I mean, Jacksonville looks better than last year again. I don't think Trevor Lawrence looks as good as everyone thinks he does, but I think he is suitable to throw the ball.
Matt Ryan settled down at the end of the last game.
Yeah.
I think he's good this week.
Okay.
I like it.
You think your defense comes out to play?
We need the Maniac back in the middle of the field.
Is he?
He was out last week.
Yeah.
He is the man of that defense.
Yeah.
I'll say Kenny Moore struggled last week.
Yeah.
He did not look good. He didn't look good in Jacksonville last year. He didn't look good in Las Vegas last year.
Yeah.
He's been struggling.
Yeah.
He needs to find it. He was a Pro Bowler last year up until week 17, and then I don't know where he went.
Yeah.
He packed his bag. I know he's got it. He's got to come back.
Okay.
I think the defense steps up this week, but I don't think you'll see the defense at their number one potential until Darius Leonard comes back.
Yeah. Is there a timetable when he comes back?
They sat him last week just as a precaution, pretty much.
So he might come back for this weekend.
He had back surgery. They said the first 2 weeks are both questionable.
Yeah.
It's Jacksonville. I probably said this against Houston too.
Yeah.
But it's Jacksonville. I think you rest him because next week is Kansas City.
Yeah, so that's
I think
important.
you rest him the first 2 weeks against Houston and the Jags, and then it's Kansas City and then Tennessee. And I think you gotta rest him. So I think that the defense is still iffy this week, but they're better.
Yeah.
Than last week.
The only thing that makes me nervous about, health-wise, it makes sense to sit him, rest him, absolutely. The only thing that makes me nervous about that is your first 2 games were against division rivals.
Yeah.
So him sitting for 2 divisional games could hurt, in the long run. You're sitting at 0-0-1 with Houston.
Yeah.
And if that defense, because Leonard's not there, can't figure it out against Jacksonville, let's just say Jacksonville wins. I don't have them winning either. But let's just say they win. That's 2 non-wins against division opponents.
Yeah.
So it's scary, it's risky, but you got to make sure the big man's healthy. So I do understand resting him, especially when Tennessee's probably favorited in that division, with 50-50 with Indy. You want him to be healthy for that game, probably, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand that.
We'll see. Starts.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman.
Absolutely.
Got to start him.
Absolutely.
After what he looked like last week.
Oh, I loved it.
He's the number 1. Start him.
Yeah.
James Robinson looked pretty good.
Hang on. Do I have him?
I liked him.
I don't have it in my starts, but it kind of goes into my sits a little bit.
I like him. I think he's okay. I think he'll do decent.
Okay.
He's not going to put up 37 points.
He ain't going to win you the game.
Right.
Well, I mean,
unless you need like 15 points, I think.
He could.
Yeah. Start the Colts defense.
Really?
I know I said it's iffy. I think they do okay.
Okay.
I like them. Sit Trevor Lawrence.
I have sitting Trevor Lawrence too. Do you have another sit that's the same as mine?
No.
Oh, dang it.
I've got, if you have defensive players, sit Kenny Moore.
Okay.
Until he finds his own.
I got you.
And then sit the Colts tight ends.
Of course.
They had 5 catches for 50 yards combined.
Yeah.
Split
they ain't going to get targeted.
Between two of them, I think. Let Matt Ryan figure out the tight ends. And for now, sit them.
They're going to help him, but fantasy-wise, it just... No.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Wait. Whoa. Sit Rodrigo Blankenship. Rodrigo Blankenship.
He got waived.
Not a dog.
I like him, though.
He's a dog.
He is a dog.
He's a bulldog.
Yeah, he is a...
He ain't my dog anymore.
You know, it's
a bad miss.
I saw that
kickoffs were awful.
So I saw that he missed the game-winning field goal, and then I saw that he was waived. I was like, damn, that's a little... I understand that, you'd be irritated that he didn't kick the winning field goal, but week 1, you're going to waive him for that? And then I looked into it, and he had 2 kickoffs that went out of bounds. I was like, bro, get your shit together.
The punters always do the kickoffs, so I know it's different for some kickers to do it.
Yeah.
But you got to be ready for that.
I don't think
What if something happens to the punter? I got to trust you to do kickoffs and...
Well, I don't think that's crazy to think that he could do that. Like,
other kickers do it.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's usually the punter.
I'm guaranteeing that in practice, kickers practice kickoffs.
Out of bounds twice.
Yeah, that's bad. So, that sucks. And I like him a lot. He's better than that, but...
We'll see where he goes.
We'll see.
Peace out. Thanks.
Peace out. I have Pittman as a start. I have Christian Kirk as a start.
I almost put him.
I know we said to sit Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he does anything fantastic, but I do think he helps Christian Kirk get good numbers. And then another sit, Travis Etienne. I think James Robinson
was the starter.
He
was number 1.
And I think his progression and his stats, like everything kind of shows that maybe he was the better of the two anyway. And I think they're going to rely on James Robinson going forward. Sit Travis Etienne.
I like it.
Which is crazy because he was getting drafted in like 3rd, 4th round in a lot of leagues.
And James was late.
Yeah. Weird. James probably didn't even get drafted in a lot of leagues. So I think people are kind of freaking out about that.
Yeah.
But I think James Robinson is the one that they're going to for now. Score.
27-17.
Oh, so close. 24-17.
Oh, dang.
Dang it. But we both have the Colts winning, of course.
Oh, I picked the Jags.
Oh, did you? You're so stupid. History would help you pick the Jags right now.
I should. But I'm not going to. I trust them. Come on, boys.
There you go.
We got this.
All right. My next game.
Go for it.
The last game I talked about, Atlanta Rams, I said no need to panic.
You're panicking this game.
Need to panic.
Hit the button.
Cincy at Dallas.
Both should panic. No, I don't think so.
No.
Dallas for sure.
Dallas. Yeah, that's Dallas. Your season ended before it even began, and I'm so sorry. I had you as the number 1 seed in the NFC at the end of the year.
Mulligan.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Holy shit.
Awful.
I don't know what's
Everybody
happening.
was awful.
Do you think it's Mike McCarthy's fault?
No.
No? Because I don't think he's a good coach.
He did fine in Green Bay. Fine.
I think he did fine because of Aaron Rodgers.
He did fine. Well, no, Dak's a good quarterback.
Is he Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
He coached Aaron Rodgers without drafting an offensive weapon for like 35 years.
That is true. I think all of it looks bad, though. Coaching, playing, everything.
Yeah.
Poor CeeDee Lamb fucking is the only thing there that's trying his best.
He did try hard.
He did. But if you're a Dallas fan, you have fantasy players in Dallas, any of them, panic. Shit's going downhill real quick.
I've got no starts. I do have sits. Dallas. Just Dallas. Sit. That's it.
I do have start CeeDee Lamb because he got 11 targets. Even though he only caught 2, I still think he sees a high target share. And you see high target share, the potential and possibility of putting up good numbers is there. So I think CeeDee Lamb is about one of the only safe players that you could play.
Okay.
The quarterback situation is scary, but I think it's there. The potential is there. You can't sit him.
Okay.
Since he's defense, though, you're going to start that shit.
Especially against this Dallas offense.
Yes, specifically against this Dallas offense. I think,
what?
What
was your title?
Need to panic.
Did you say that?
I did.
Sorry, I just thought about that.
Yeah, I said need to panic.
Gotcha.
Okay, are you going to put it up there?
Continue on.
Right in the middle of my segment?
I had to.
Okay.
Since his defense, start.
Well, Dallas's offense needs to panic against
Sit.
against Cincy's defense. Start.
Yeah, I like that.
Sits. Pollard.
Yeah.
So I think out of the 2 running backs, if you have Zeke, you're probably going to start him regardless, even with the questionable offense.
Yeah.
I think Pollard doesn't really become existent in this game. Going forward, I'm not sure what the hell's going on. But if you have Pollard, I think it's safe to sit him.
Okay. I like it.
And then, I don't know why anyone would have him, because I think the main reason why is because Dak is out.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe people panic and they're like, I need to pick up
Cooper Rush,
because that's obviously the other quarterback that's coming in.
Right.
Do not play Cooper Rush.
Do not.
I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback.
Let me make sure I write that down.
But but I don't think he's good enough to be your fantasy quarterback.
No, yeah.
So don't panic and just pick up Cooper Rush off of waivers thinking he's going to save your fantasy.
He's not.
Pick
up Jameis Winston.
Yeah. Which was in our last episode.
Yeah. Tune in.
Tune it? Well.
Tune in.
Well, this episode comes out after.
Shit.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to Wednesday.
There you go. But, yeah, that's what I got. Oh, I don't have a score for that one written down.
Me neither, but I'm ready for it.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Cincy. I think the messiness will get cleaned up. I'm not panicking with Cincy. I think it's... Ooh.
I wrote mine down, so I'm not going to copy you.
31-14.
24-10.
Okay. We're always off by like a touchdown.
Yeah. Not too bad.
All right, what you got next?
Carolina versus...
Wait, hang on a second.
Oh.
We're both assuming Cincy's going to win, right? Against Dallas?
I picked Dallas.
You're so stupid.
Yes,
I hate you.
Cincy.
Okay.
Carolina versus New York.
Yes.
Giants.
Yes.
Title it. Saquon is back, baby.
Ooh, he looked so fucking good.
He's back.
Where's he at? Put him
There
up
he
there.
is.
There he is. Boom.
Respect. He's back.
He
like
looked
it.
so healthy.
Yeah.
He looked like old Saquon.
Yeah.
It looked amazing.
Yeah. Saquon is back. So who are you going to start? Obvious.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
I've also got in there Sterling Shepard. He had a really good game.
Okay.
Start him again.
Yeah.
Why not? I think the Browns were able to pass, not go crazy numbers, but they were still able to pass on Carolina's defense.
Yeah.
With Jacoby Brissett as your number one.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're saying Carolina's defense.
I think Daniel Jones is a he's a decent quarterback. He gets a bad rap.
I think there are times when he'll throw the ball, and I'll be like, man, this kid's the next big thing.
Yeah,
and then his next throw, I'll be like, whoa.
Because it's Eli Manning.
What the fuck? Yeah, Eli Manning 2.0 or something.
Yeah. So start Sterling. He's obviously the favorite receiver.
Yeah.
And then start Robbie Anderson.
I have him too.
Because Baker loves him.
Yeah. Yep. He's probably... It's weird because I thought DJ Moore would have been the wide receiver to look out for.
He liked Robbie.
But he liked Robbie. Yeah.
I'm sitting Baker.
Yep.
And then I'm sitting Kadarius Toney. He didn't do anything this last game.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was by design or I sit him until he's ready.
So
same thing as I've always said. Just sit them till they're ready.
I have sit Mayfield. Kadarius Toney.
That's tough. I don't want to. I would same thing. If you have the space, keep him on your team.
Yeah.
If you don't have the space, you maybe risk it and drop him, or maybe try to trade him for something on the low end.
I think Kadarius Toney is he's a really good wide receiver. I think the game script didn't really call for him to be used. I think there's a good chance that he has a really good game this week. Don't drop him. I know it's risky starting him because of week 1, but I do think that he is there. He's going to put up good numbers. It's just about when it happens. It's risky. I'm not going to say start him, but I'm not going to say sit him either.
Okay.
Because I think he has high ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But week 1 scary.
Yeah.
Plus Saquon Barkley is the man of that team.
Bad.
So I think Saquon's going to do a lot of work.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You said everyone except one. Zay Jones. I think he plays for Carolina, right? I have that right, I think. Sit him. Because I think the two main wide receivers you're going to see are DJ Moore
and Robbie
Anderson. And then Christian McCaffrey didn't get any work in that game.
Involved.
And I think he'll get more involved in the next game.
Yeah.
So I don't think that leaves room for Zay Jones.
Okay.
So sit Zay Jones. I don't think he'll do anything this week. What you got?
Giants.
Yep.
20. No, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. Carolina, 13.
I have Giants, 24-14.
Damn.
Yeah. We're going to get one.
I know. I'm telling you.
It's going to be so exciting. We're going to put confetti in the graphics and everything.
Yeah.
All right. Next game. Maybe panic? I can't tell. Texans at Denver. For Denver, obviously.
I don't know. Do we panic or not?
Russell didn't look his best.
No, you're right. He did not.
You got your two main running backs. Both fumbled it on the goal line. The defense allowed, even though Geno Smith, not trying to take anything away from him, Geno Smith looked good.
Yeah.
But Denver's defense, who's supposed to be pretty freaking
amazing,
good, they let a Seattle team that's, we guessed, one of the worst teams in the league this year.
Weak. They
let them look pretty freaking good. And they won.
Yeah.
Seattle did.
Yeah.
Plus the coaching, I think, is questionable. I think it's all a mixed bag in Denver. Do I think they can fix it? Yes. But that week 1 game, you might want to panic. I'm not sure yet.
I think you find out after this week if you panic or not.
Yeah. But the Texans, there's no need to panic. I think the Texans are on the right path. They looked really good against, in my opinion, a superior team, and they kept up. Mills is a good quarterback.
I like him.
Brandon Cooks, underrated number 1 wide receiver. Rex Burkhead has kind of always been a shadow at the running back position, but he's always kind of produced. And plus, Dameon Pierce, I think, will get involved. Their defense is pretty decent.
I think once they figure out their running back stuff, they won't be too bad.
Yeah, so I think they're on the right track.
Yeah.
Starts. Cortland Sutton.
Yep, 100%. I'm with it.
He's Russell's favorite target.
I think you start both of them.
I think Jerry Jeudy is definitely worth starting. If you had to choose out of the two, I think Sutton is probably his his favorite target. I'm going to say start Melvin Gordon.
Over Williams?
Yes. Surprisingly, he saw more workload than Javonte, I believe.
He had a better rushing
stat line.
attempts.
Yeah.
12 for 58. And Williams was 7 for 43, so better average, but
it looked like for some reason they're wanting to start Melvin.
Yeah.
And I don't think that changes, especially after they both fumbled.
Yeah.
So I think they just stick to their guns and have Melvin be the workhorse for a while. So I think you start Melvin Gordon.
Okay.
And I don't think he fumbles on the goal line again. I think he gets a touchdown. He's a veteran. He's probably just upset.
Shake it off, right?
Yeah.
Shake it off.
And I also I have an extra start. I have start Rex Burkhead.
I like that one.
I think until Dameon Pierce, who is my only sit in this game, until Dameon Pierce proves that he can handle the workload, Rex Burkhead looks like he's going to be the workhorse for the Houston backfield. So if you had to choose between the two, Rex Burkhead, I think that changes later in the year, but yeah, Rex Burkhead I think is going to be the one putting up the stats.
I agree.
And
what you got? I agree with what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all those.
Oh, so
I don't have any
Sisters or Sarts?
No, I think those were pretty good.
Okay.
Those were up there.
So you want the score?
Yeah, because like you said, Burkhead, I think he's worth it.
Listen to this. You ready for this?
Whoa, I'm not ready. Hold on.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, this is your number right here.
Okay. Are you writing it down right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I was prepared for this one.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared. I'm prepared.
You ready?
No.
Oh.
I'm changing it again.
Okay.
Nope. I'm leaving it. Go.
24. 21.
You son of a dude. So I wrote down 27-20.
Oh.
When I said, wait, I'm going to change it, I was going to put 24-20.
Ooh. That would have been so close.
Dang it.
Guess what?
Houston?
I have Houston winning.
Shoot. Boy, I'm going with the Broncos.
Yeah. I mean,
Horsies.
I think the Broncos is the easy choice. I think it's really easy to say that they figured everything out. I think Houston surprises them. Just like I don't think Denver is as good as Indy.
We'll find out week 5.
Oh, they play?
Thursday Night Football.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't think Denver's as good as Indy. And I think Denver is still, I think another week, maybe 2 weeks, until they flush all that confusion, what's going on out of their system.
Yeah.
Houston is a better team than everyone thinks. I think they surprise them, and I think they upset Denver. There it is.
I like it.
24-21. What you got?
Tampa versus New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Race for the division.
There it is. You copied my title from last week.
Listen, whatever.
Okay.
Who cares? Nobody cares. I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite. I haven't put a score down yet.
Do you have... Well, let's before we go just choosing who's going to win, who you got starts and sits.
Well, no. I know. I'm just saying, like, this was tough.
Yeah.
I was staring at it for a minute.
Hang on. Let me look at the other games. Yeah.
It's a tough game.
That's the one I think I flip-flopped a couple of times too.
And that might be different, but I don't know. I think you're starting Leonard Fournette.
Yep.
You're starting Julio Jones.
Yep.
And you're starting Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, let's
all
go.
three of them.
Nice. I think you're sitting Chris Godwin. I don't know if they've ruled him out yet.
Yeah, they're still talking about it.
So sit him, especially with that uncertainty.
Well, actually, I think they did say he was going to be out for a couple weeks.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think they said that it has nothing to do with his ACL tear.
Okay. It's a hamstring, I thought.
Yeah.
They said. Yeah.
But it's not serious.
Yeah.
But they're going to be very precautious. Precautious or cautious?
Cautious.
Precautious. Yeah. Whatever.
Tom will let you know.
Yeah. Yes, he will. But I think they're talking about him sitting a couple weeks. I could be wrong about that.
Sit Chris Olave.
Really?
Yeah. Michael Thomas showed up and he showed he still got it. So I was wrong about that last week.
I think all three of them are. I think he gets probably looked at the least out of the three, but I think he gets looked at.
I still sit him.
Okay.
And then I've got Cameron Brate as a sit.
Yeah.
Didn't do too much.
Yeah. You named everybody except my one sit, Russell Gage. I had him starting last week. I don't think he did anything crazy. But now that Julio, it's basically flipped. Mm-hmm. I think we were concerned that Julio was like, he's done. Don't start him.
But he's good.
But guess what? He's back in Julio looking form. And I think he takes over either the number 2 if Godwin's not there, or the number 3 if Godwin's there.
Yeah.
And Russell Gage almost becomes irrelevant, especially if Leonard Fournette's running like he did in week 1. So Gage is out. Are you trying to figure out your score?
I got it.
What do you got?
Buccaneers, 28.
Okay.
You got 28?
Yeah.
Okay. New Orleans.
Oh my God.
There's no way. 27.
Oh, damn it. 28-24. No. But I'll say this. We wouldn't have been able to high five. I have the Saints winning.
I
have
like it. I like the difference.
Because, like what we mentioned earlier, or maybe it was in the last episode, but Tampa, I don't think they looked great. I think Leonard Fournette looked great. But their offense, it didn't pass the eye test. You always hear about the eye test.
Yeah.
And their offense looked kind of slow, kind of sluggish, kind of They just happened to play a Dallas offense that was just like having diarrhea all over themselves. So it made them look better, but in general, I don't know. They didn't pass the eye test for me.
Hey, that's fine.
Yeah. And I think the Saints, they got a little something. And the Buccaneers and Tom Brady have struggled against the Saints in past seasons.
At least once a year they lose to them, I think.
Huh?
At least once a year.
Yeah. They like split.
It's a split.
But I got the Saints, especially since it's at New Orleans.
Yeah.
I had the Saints winning 28-24. We were so close with the score, though. Damn it. Cool. All right. Oh, it's my last one, isn't it?
Your last one, final one.
I didn't realize this until I looked at the schedule.
2 of them.
2 Monday Night Football games.
Yeah, right, because I picked the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Good for us.
So the early Monday Night Football game, One of the Humps. That's the title. One of the Humps. Tennessee at Buffalo. There are 2 teams that Buffalo has really struggled with within the last 2 or 3 seasons. One of them, and I'm going to say that they're our arch rival for the next 10 seasons, Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I think Buffalo, Kansas City is the new New England, Indianapolis.
Okay.
But another one, we haven't won against Tennessee in the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That famous Derrick Henry stiff arm on Josh Norman.
Mm-hmm.
It haunts my dreams.
It's everywhere.
And then when we played them in Tennessee for Monday Night Football, the goal line fail seconds, and we could have won, but we just couldn't pull it out.
Yeah.
This is hopefully going to be different. I think they're playing in Buffalo. Buffalo looks like a fantastic team, even with their mess ups. I think they're bringing their A game. Tennessee, there ain't no slouch, but I think Tannehill is missing those wide receivers he used to have.
For sure.
So I think they're going to have to rely on Derrick Henry, but week 1 showed that he didn't produce as much as he was supposed to either. I think that changes, but I think Tennessee has lost a little bit of their skill, and it's going against a Buffalo team that is overall, depth chart-wise, I think one of the best teams in the league.
Okay.
Starts. Gabe Davis, baby. Start him again. Devin Singletary.
Okay.
Start him.
Why not?
He's looking like, especially after the 2 other running backs, Zach Moss and James Cook, both fumbled in the last game.
Yeah.
Devin Singletary looks like a dog out there.
Dog.
I don't think he's going to, get you 25 points.
Yeah.
But I do think he's a good running back too, maybe even a flex. I think he's going to carry it, and I think he gets goal line touches. If a running back is going to get a touchdown, I think it's Devin Singletary.
Okay.
Sits. Robert Woods.
Yeah.
I love Robert Woods, but
he don't got it.
It's irrelevant.
He don't got it there.
He's not targeted. He's not catching. And I don't think that changes. I think that offense is really trying to figure out what they're supposed to do besides running Derrick Henry. Sit James Cook.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the third running back on that team, and after fumbling it, I don't think you're going to see him on the field a whole hell of a lot this game. But if he's on your bench, you could keep him for 1 or 2 more weeks before maybe selling him low or dropping him.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see a little bit more of him down the road. But right now, you got to sit him.
I'm going to add a start.
Okay.
Kyle Phillips, Tennessee wide receiver. Tannehill threw to him 9 times.
Okay.
He had 6 receptions.
Was he the bright spot?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think he'll find him a way to get a touchdown, I'm sure.
I don't know.
I saw a bunch of people talking about Dontrell Hilliard.
Okay.
Because he was the receiving back.
Okay.
He had 3 catches, 61 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Do you think that happens again?
I don't know. I don't think you start him, but I just want to throw that fact out there.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you need to pick up a running back, maybe you pick him up and hold on to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
I don't think I like your Robert Woods and James Cook sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be weary of. I think Kyle Phillips is a good start, but I think he's going against a better defense than he did with the Giants.
Yeah, which he is, but
he's the only bright spot
see what happens
on that passing offense. So you could risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit if you got to.
That's right. Score.
Bills 30.
Nope. Damn it.
Titans 17.
28-17.
Oh my gosh.
We were off by freaking 2
Stop,
points.
Ron. Golly. We'll get there. I feel it.
We will.
Final one.
Is that score too low?
No.
You think Buffalo only gets 28 points?
I think
or
they get
30 at the most?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Final one. Game of the week.
It could be.
Minnesota versus Philly.
Yep.
I think it'll be a good game. Looking through it, I couldn't find anyone to sit. It was tough for me to be like, you need to sit this guy. Except for...
Say it.
I'm not going to start him.
Yeah.
He's going to have good games. So I don't want to say sit. But Devontae Smith...
I have him as a sit.
He's in the middle for me. Start... you've got your obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Your Justin Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you got Kirk Cousins, you're starting him.
Yep.
And if you got Jalen Hurts, you're starting him.
Yeah.
But sits... I didn't really have a definite sit these people, but Devontae Smith was like on the fence.
Yeah. I have starting Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Dalvin Cook. I know Dalvin Cook is a lot of people's RB1, and he didn't put up RB1 numbers.
Yeah. No, he'll be back.
He'll be back. He's fine.
He's fine.
Start him. Sits, Irv Smith.
Yeah.
Tight end.
That's a good
that
one.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
He cost me like two leagues.
Well,
because
I told you to sit him last week.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Didn't listen to me. And I sit right here next to you.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, should be.
I'm going to sit. Philly has 3 running backs that who the fuck knows who's going to run when.
I think Miles is
But he's the number one.
Number one for sure. Like, to me, it's easy.
And I think, how do you say his last name? Gainwell?
Yeah, Gainwell.
I think he is better than Boston Scott.
Yeah, I don't think you... but they...
I know.
Tough because they all had touchdowns.
I think Minnesota is a better team. I think they're going to force Philly to throw a little bit more. So out of the 3 running backs, I think you sit Boston Scott.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I have Devontae Smith sit. So here's my argument towards that. Jalen Hurts is one of the quarterbacks. The Phillies' offense is primarily run, whether it's one of the 3 running backs or Jalen Hurts. If he's going to throw it, and he's proven me wrong, it's going to be to A.J. Brown. I had it reversed. So I was kind of right. With the way their offense works, only one of those wide receivers is going to eat.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
It's clearly A.J. Brown. I think the way that offense works, A.J. Brown gets the numbers. The running game gets the numbers. Someone has to suffer, and I think it's Devontae Smith. It sucks because I think he's a really good wide receiver. I just don't think 2 wide receivers can eat in that offense, and I think you sit Smith.
Okay.
It was tough for me to say that because I think he could easily prove me wrong. But after laying a goose egg, he had 0 fantasy points in week 1.
Yeah. 4 targets, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you... That's why he's on the fence for me.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that. It's not going to be a normal thing, I don't think.
Yeah.
But.
It just... If I was a Devontae Smith owner, I'd be slightly worried. You could sell him. You could sell him fairly high,
cheap.
probably.
Or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. If people are really thinking that he's still going to be okay, you could try to sell him and get something good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm worried. What you got for score?
Vikings, 27. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Eagles, 24.
No. Minnesota, 27-17. We're so close. We're so close.
We'll get it.
We're so. There was like 3. There was 3. Half of them we were that close.
They were right there.
Dang. Okay, so those are the games that we went through. You said that you don't want to go through the other games.
I'm not doing it.
You want me to go through them though?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll go through them.
Hit them off for the people real quick.
I have the Ravens over the Dolphins, although that one was I flip-flopped a lot. Lamar Jackson. Their offense didn't look good in the first half of that game. The second half, it looked better.
Yeah.
But Miami, I think, is good enough to beat them. But I picked Baltimore. I was scared. I picked Baltimore for no other reason than being scared.
Okay.
Browns over Jets. Washington over Detroit. That's another sneaky team. Yeah. Washington looks pretty good.
It's tough.
In fact, with Dallas being as shitty as they are, Washington could fight Philly for the number 1 seed.
They could.
Pittsburgh over the Patriots. Are you trying not to react because you're not giving yours?
Yeah.
I got you.
It's tough because of Javier.
I got you. I know, he's copying you. What a punk. San Francisco over Seattle. Raiders over Arizona. Green Bay over Chicago. Those are my picks.
I like it.
I'm changing one.
Which one?
Dolphins.
You're giving the Dolphins?
I think the Dolphins win against Baltimore. Yeah,
okay.
I'm changing. Fuck it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Change it up.
I don't have a pen. I'll change it afterwards. But I'm picking the Dolphins over the Ravens.
Nice.
All right.
There's those games. We did have 2 questions.
Finally.
Not football related, but who cares?
We got questions.
My buddy Brad was watching all the videos.
Yeah.
I think at one time. He said over-unders. He said when in doubt, choose the over.
I think it's always easy to choose the over.
Yeah.
Under is scary.
And then he said make sure you tally the record for the over-unders, which we do.
Yep.
We were already thinking of that. Good stuff. His question was, Kalugi, what kind of razor do you use on your head?
It's so shiny.
I use the Flex Series Electric Head Hair Shaver from Freedom Grooming.
Are we about to get a sponsorship?
Probably, or sued.
Oh.
Hopefully a sponsorship, though. I use that thing a lot.
On your head?
Yeah, it's the greatest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see no cuts or anything.
No, and it won't do that to you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right.
The other question was from Javier. Boy. And he said, practice, ? Yes, Javi, practice is important. That's all I'm going to say.
Something you wouldn't know about.
Yeah, exactly. So,
just call them out.
Good questions. I'll take any questions.
Yeah, you're right. They were. Fun. Yeah.
I think we'll start getting more.
I hope so.
So.
You got any shout outs?
Yeah.
Who?
Brad. Shout out to you, Brad, for watching all the episodes and commenting.
Yeah.
Javi. Shout out to Javi's wife.
Yeah.
I guess this isn't her real name, Kale. She'll get it.
She will.
She and Javi watch. So she's playing fantasy, so she's using us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think she beat her commander this week.
Because of us?
Maybe.
Because of us.
Yeah, of course it was because of us. Good job, Kale. We're proud of you.
Yeah. Glad we could help.
That's it for now.
Yeah. Shout out to my beautiful wife.
Punk.
Not because it's a weekly just throw it out there. It's because that she has helped us with our social, or at least our Instagram.
We have a new social media
guru,
intern, whatever. Yeah.
She has given me ideas. She's told me ideas to tell you.
I'm not posting anymore. It's all her at this point.
She literally comments on almost everything that we post.
Yeah, she's in charge of it now.
So
give her the password. Give her the login. It's hers.
So shout out to her. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, she really liked our she like comments and like repeats the jokes that that she really liked.
I got a question. Hopefully people answer. Should we make a Facebook?
Would it be that's easier a good question.
For the pictures or something to be posted?
Yeah.
And maybe you can comment questions there.
Well, the reason why is because our accounts are connected to your Facebook.
I'm not a Bills fan.
So everything that's posted through Instagram, it looks like
it's me.
It's posted on your Facebook, so everything just looks like it's yours.
That's why I'm thinking of Facebook. I want the fans to let us know.
Yeah, let us in. Or let us in.
Hey, let me in.
Dog. Hey, you know who was a dog? Josh Allen. Dog.
You know who wasn't a dog?
Who?
Rodrigo Blankenship.
Not a dog.
Not a dog.
Oof. Do you have a dad joke? We always end on a dad joke. Come on.
Is this for kids? It's explicit, right?
That's what it said. That's what we check. At least that box we checked. It's an explicit. So,
CT, if your daughter's listening, turn it off now.
Yeah. If any kid is listening,
especially this part.
Oh boy. Oh Jesus.
So I went to the store. You've been here a while at Robbins.
Yeah.
And the cashier, she knew you. Very strange. I meant to tell you this the other day. This goes with the joke, though.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Candace.
Okay.
Do you know Candace?
I don't know.
Cashier at Kroger.
I know. I'm drawing a blank.
Candace, penis fit in your mouth?
It's so stupid.
That's all I got.
I hate you so much.
I know. Good. You were worried. You're like, who the hell's Candace?
I know. You're going to get me in trouble and shit.
I hope your wife likes the joke.
She'll
probably be like, excuse me, who's Candace?
Who the fuck is Candace? Oh, man. I'm gonna make like a undeveloped fetus and abort. You know what I'm saying? Did you like that one?
We gotta go. Thanks for listening.
You're so nervous about that last one. Follow, subscribe. Two Guys One Fantasy Podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're offended by that last joke, stop listening. I don't care. Bye, Tom.
Thanks, everyone, for listening to Two Guys, One Fantasy Podcast. Please give us a like, a follow, a subscription on anything. Just look us up on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter at Two Guys, One Fantasy Podcast. Thanks.